Been almost a whole year since I waved goodbye to Canada. Well, guess what? I'm packing my bags to head back, and I thought I'll share why I'm returning and what I'm really looking forward to. First up, the biggest reason pulling me back is family and friends.
Hey, you were right. Canada is way more than just alright. I really underestimated what it would be like to leave. Being away for this long made me realize how much I actually miss it. I don't want to start crying. Okay, I'm going to try.
Welcome to the Expat Failure Matrix, where we run the numbers so you don't have to. Tonight, a Canadian mom who fled the Matrix for an abundant life in Vietnam, built a channel telling you how cheap it is, and after 1 year is packing her bags to go back. Let's run the Matrix.
I'm making this video because I see so many videos on YouTube about the cost of living here that aren't accurate. So I just wanted to break it down for you by category and give you the realistic expectations about what life in Vietnam costs.
She's right. The videos are not accurate, especially when the person making the video is doing the currency conversion.
Cost for our current home is $1,000 Canadian, which is $780 USD or 20 million VND per month, which is considered luxury plus Canadian, which is $950 USD or 35 to 40 million VND or more per month. However, if you're on a tighter budget, there are smaller but still nice homes starting around $300 Canadian. Private schools here is about $1,000 Canadian, which is $740 USD or 20 million VND per month. This is like the minimum that I've seen. There's a lot of great private schools here. However, there are some that can get really expensive.
2,500 Canadian dollars is not 950 US dollars, and 11,000 Canadian dollars is definitely not 740 US dollars. She is presenting these numbers with the total authority of an accountant who just discovered a calculator. The math ain't mathing.
Have you ever left a place thinking you'll never look back, only to find your heart pulling you back where you started? That's exactly what happened to me with Canada. Hey everyone, it's Mom.
She made a video called I Left Canada for Good, and 11 months later, she made a video called Coming Back. That is not a permanent relocation. That is a gap year with a return ticket.
Structure of recycling and green bins. It hit me differently because being in Vietnam, seeing that it's not as common, really wants me to make a difference here in Vietnam and appreciate how lucky that Canada has a system in place for that.
And what is pulling her back? Not family, not career, green bins. The abundant aesthetic life was defeated by municipal waste management. The math ain't mathing, but she isn't just saving money on rent. She is saving money on education by appointing herself as the entire school district.
The Canadian school system taught certain values and concepts that conflicted with my personal beliefs. For example, the inclusion of gender identity choices at an early age was not something I agreed with, and homeschooling allowed me to address these concerns directly. I have a personal example too, that in high school, I struggled with my classes and even failed English. I had to retake it in summer school. And because I focused on just one subject, I ended up acing it. I just wanted to add this because just want to make sure people know I'm not no expert at homeschooling. I really don't believe I am. I just know what I believe in. So no judge to other people. And also, even though I'm not the best at everything, I'm really good at searching it up.
She failed English in high school. She told us she is, quote, not no expert, and now she is the entire English department.
I noticed that people like to burn their trash here. It's very common here. I don't know where that started. They're just not very educated about that it's bad for you to burn your garbage. I always bring those around, even toilet covers, so my kids can sit on it because sometimes it's really wet. And also, I always sometimes bring my own toilet paper because sometimes there's no toilet paper there too. I have a backpack full of things I always bring every time we go out.
She carries a designer backpack to dinner filled with toilet paper, soap, and toilet seat covers. She calls the locals not very educated about burning trash. That is not an abundant aesthetic life. That is a camping trip with a content strategy.
Hàng xóm mặn.
Trời ơi, chị ơi, $20 million a month for rent. That is more than my grandson's school principal makes. And this woman says she is the teacher because she has a Wi-Fi connection.
Chị ơi, she complains the locals are not educated, but she is the one bringing her own toilet seat covers in a designer bag. She is just a tourist with a long list.
$11,000 is $740, chị ơi. Tell her to come to my Bảo Tiếng jewelry shop. I will give her that exchange rate all day long.
Chúng tôi thấy hết.
Look, Mai packed 2 kids, flew across the Pacific, and built a life in Da Nang on a single income. She filmed every grocery receipt, every rent payment. Most expat channels show you the highlight reel. She showed you the math, even when the math was wrong. She said she left Canada for good. 1 year later, she is looking back, packing back, and moving back. She couldn't convert the currency, she couldn't convert to the culture, and now she is converting her abundant life into a one-way ticket home. Expat Failure Matrix Score. Financial Runway. 60 out of 170. The math is objectively wrong. If your currency conversions are off by thousands, your budget is a work of fiction. Cultural integration. 40 out of 170. Complaining about trash burning while carrying an aesthetic survival kit of toilet paper. She's not integrating, she's enduring. Self-awareness index. 30 out of 170. She knows she's not an expert. She said it on camera. Then she became the curriculum. Hustle transparency, 50 out of 170. Selling UGC courses on how to live an abundant life, while actively packing bags to flee said abundant life. Commitment follow through, 20 out of 170. Left Canada for good. Then coming back, then maybe staying. 3 videos, 3 different answers, 0 commitment. Final score. 200 out of 850. The aesthetic camper. She found the matrix and immediately asked to leave. I'm your host at the Expat Failure Matrix. If a woman fails English but decides to homeschool her kids in another country, ask to see the math. The proprietary algorithm used in today's episode is available in our exclusive EFM course, which is a single ChatGPT prompt on how to actually calculate an exchange rate without embarrassing yourself. Please do not pirate it because it is already free.